This really must have gotten under Meghan Markle's skin to respond to an actress, Justine Bateman, because she called her a disaster tourist. Meghan Markle was looking at her phone. We say that every show now. She was looking at her phone. She saw what Justine Bateman said. And I guess because this woman is an actress in Hollywood, that's more of a deal than the entire world thinking she's a joke. So she responds by saying it's offensive. Yes, it's offensive to call Meghan and Harry disaster tourists because it's true. And usually things that are true are offensive. So I do understand why this exclusive to page six, because that's what it is, that's why it came from Meghan herself. And this is one of those things that shouldn't even be happening because it shows that she has no job. She has a lot of time on her hands. She's just looking at her phone, not doing anything. And she sees it. She gets pissed off. She lets her emotions get the best of her. And then she calls up page six, tells them to put out a story. It's offensive to the two idiots that anyone would think this is merely a photo opportunity. Now, I think that's the opposite. It's offensive to think it's not. Because there's one simple point that I'm really standing on. They don't belong there. Neither of them. Okay? As a matter of fact, you would think that people like that, they would have been batting down the hatches at their own home. You know, maybe like setting up some type of water thing or putting something to protect their home. You know, something that rich people do. I think I saw that these rich people over there, they're getting their personal firefighters for $2,000 an hour. That's what Meghan and Harry should have been doing. And then we could all make fun of them for that. But that's actually not as bad as what they're doing, this disaster tourist thing. It's not. So let's see what this source said. I mean, Meghan, because it's always her. Meghan was born and raised in LA, so this is and always will be home to her. Okay, she's not just a tourist. Her heart is completely broken for all the lives that have been lost. Okay, that's good. The reason, okay, is that you shouldn't have been there, Meghan. I'm talking directly to you. When it says that, like, oh, okay, she's from there, so she cares. But don't you have family that live there? You don't care about them. You had your father that lived there. You didn't care about him. How is it possible? This is an interesting question to end off with. How is it possible that Meghan Markle cares more about complete strangers in the LA area than her own family?